Okay, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Reverend Stewart, if there's any dignitaries in the room, I want to acknowledge you, the Perth Amboy community, family, friends, and guests. And as you heard now, we're family, right? My name is Dr. Juanita Wooten, and my family and I are happy to be here today. We represent the legacy of Thomas Mundy Peterson, who was the first African American to vote after the ratification of the 15th Amendment here in Perth Amboy at the City Hall. I love an active audience.
Yes.
He was my maternal great-grandfather's uncle. I am deeply honored to be in your presence during this special occasion. Thank you, Reverend Stewart, for considering me to serve as the keynote speaker once again for this Juneteenth celebration of freedom. I enjoyed serving in this capacity last year and am pleased to do it again this year. As an educator, this additionally offers me the opportunity to contribute my service to the Perth Amboy community, so thank you. Outside of today's flag raising ceremony, my face might be familiar to many of you. Perhaps you've attended a Thomas Mundy Peterson Day celebration over the past couple of years and heard me speak about what his legacy means to me and my family. Maybe you came to last year's Juneteenth celebration and heard me speak on the importance of voting. I spoke on why your vote is your voice and how our ancestors paved the way for us to have this civil right. A civic right that under our country's current leadership is in question today. Or you were present when I spoke during the unveiling of the Thomas Mundy Peterson marker at City Hall during Perth Amboy Day last year. And I reiterated the importance of going to the polls. My message is always consistent. Your vote is your voice, and if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. There is so much at stake in our lives and our children's lives that we can't afford to be silent. Just imagine that if silence prevailed on June 19, 1865, the last of the slaves wouldn't have learned that they were free. In the Black community, Juneteenth is a celebration of our freedom from slavery. This day represents a day of jubilee, a celebration of our history, culture, and heritage. It's a joyous celebration, but first we have to address the elephant in the room.
Do that.
And then we'll have a good time.
All right, do it.
If I can be candid for a moment, it is hard to be jubilant as we consider what is going on in this country today.
Right.
We can't ignore the fact that certain members of society see us as undeserving of this day and choose to acknowledge it as a holiday. Who do we think that we are that we deserve a special holiday? Don't you already have an entire month of recognition? Yes, but we are deserving of that and even more. African Americans have a deep, oftentimes dark history in this country, and a month and a day won't do us justice.
Say that.
Our history is culturally rooted in Africa, a continent rich in beautiful people and beautiful land full of minerals such as gold, diamonds, platinum, copper, and uranium, oil, and natural gas. We come from a land of kings and queens, and that is the reason why we were stolen, sold and brought to this country, displaced to a place that used us for free labor to build this country's economy. This country was built on our backs. So yes, we are more than deserving of a day of celebration. We are owed this and so much more. 250 years ago, on July 4th, we were still pulling up to the shores and the ports in places such as Perth Amboy, unwillingly dismayed and displaced to an unknown land. During the transatlantic migration, many people were dropped off in ports in Brazil, the Caribbean, Spanish America, and North America. Ironically, today, we are forcefully being deported from a country we were migrated to without our choice.
Amen. Tell the truth.
We all have a responsibility to change the lens of how we are perceived in this country. We have to start with the leadership. The way we do this is by taking action and using our voices.
Yes.
We must continue to educate ourselves, groom the next leaders for political positions, and become leaders in our communities. We have to rally the people to the polls.
Yes.
To say I don't care or have an attitude of complacency is a slap in the face of each and every one of our ancestors. The brutal treatment of them should be enough for us to act. We each hold the capacity to model and teach the next generations. We know children are not learning about the value of what their ancestors contributed to this country in the classroom. Black history is being erased from the textbooks as I speak. Who is telling our children about the great African and African American leaders? Who is telling them about the contributions of Thomas Mundy Peterson, Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, Frederick Douglass, W.E.B. Du Bois, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, Shirley Chisholm, our President Barack Obama. Michelle Obama, Jesse Jackson, Angela Davis, Madiba Nelson Mandela, Desmond Tutu, Haile Selassie, and Marcus Garvey, just to name a few. Tell them the story of how each represented change during a time when popularity wasn't important, but activism was, and why it is still significantly important today. Last year at this time, anti-immigration demonstrations were taking place throughout this country, and they are still going on today. Unfortunately, involuntary deportation of our brothers and sisters in the BIPOC, meaning Black, Indigenous, Latinx, and people of color communities, are still largely under attack. During my speech last year, my request to those in attendance was for each person to take a moment and ask yourself, how can I be proactive in this fight? First, if you voted, how is your voice and your vote working today? What are your elected officials doing to support and protect our communities? What am I doing to make a difference? Make the conscious decision to get involved because there's so much work to be done. Although we need to bring awareness to this period of time, there is even a greater need for us to take a moment to celebrate. We need to celebrate the strides that we have made throughout the years. So please, repeat after me. We are resilient.
We are resilient.
We are born out of richness.
We are born out of richness.
We are precious jewels shining during times of adversity.
We are precious jewels shining during times of adversity.
Okay. We are unstoppable.
We are unstoppable.
That's right. My brothers and sisters, I want to wish you a happy Juneteenth. Celebrate your richness and all the things that it brings. Celebrate your accomplishments and your achievements. Celebrate you, because this is a day of recognition made in your honor. So let's go!